Hello and welcome to Reality Check. The Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, in statement after statement, has made it clear that he thinks those behind the violence at the farmers' protest, the farmers' unrest, are criminals and that his government will seek them out. The government seems to have put this version of events into practice. Remember, 5 farmers were shot and killed by his police force. But 6 days later, it's not at all clear what action, if any, does the state government propose to take against the men who pulled the trigger. Today we had somewhat of an answer. A judicial commission that Mr Chouhan had announced on the day of the killings has been formally constituted, with a retired judge as its head. Now, as we know, judicial commissions are routinely used by governments to delay or stall inquiries into police excesses. If the government was truly serious about ensuring justice, then the first step is to register an FIR into the killing of the 5 men and begin an investigation. But as Anurag Dwari and Saurabh Gupta report, there is no such plan. 46 FIRs have been registered for the violence in Mandsaur. Not a single one of them is against the police.
6 June, farmers clash with police at a mandi in Mandsaur, Madhya Pradesh. 5 farmers shot and killed. Their families devastated. The government first denies the role of the police and then, as anger spreads, is forced to admit it.
देखिए, पुलिस के द्वारा कोई फायरिंग नहीं हुई है। घटना की सारी जानकारी बुलाई है और अभी पुलिस के द्वारा कोई फायरिंग नहीं हुई है। पुलिस की तरफ से, चाहे वो सीआरपीएफ हो चाहे बाकी सब हो, उनकी तरफ से कोई फायरिंग नहीं हुई है। फायरिंग कहां से हुई है, कैसे हुई है, इसकी पूरी डिटेल हमने बुलाई। जिन 5 किसानों की मृत्यु हुई है, वह पुलिस की गोली से ही मृत्यु हुई है। ये जांच में स्पष्ट हुआ, प्रारंभिक जांच में स्पष्ट हुआ है। तत्कालिक जो सूचना मिली थी, उस आधार पर हमने ये बात कही थी। जैसे ही हम लोगों को जानकारी मिली कि नहीं, पुलिस की तरफ से फायरिंग हुई है, हम लोगों ने तत्काल इस बात को कहा।
6 days later, as we set out to investigate what action the government is planning to take against those who killed 5 farmers, the answer is clear. A top police official told me that they had not filed a single FIR against the police for the killing of 5 farmers. Why? Because he says police fired in self-defense.
This is Abhishek Patidar's brother, a class 10 student shot and killed by the police. He too was present at the protests and says the threat posed by the protesters was not so great that the police had to shoot to kill.
Police sources say bullets were fired in self-defense as a last resort as the protesting farmers outside turned violent and threatened to attack this police station. Farmers, however, claim that the firing caught them by surprise and they were protesting outside, raising slogans demanding the arrest of the men who had been seen in a viral video hitting a farmer.
हम खड़े थे सर वहाँ से, उन्होंने अगर वार्निंग दी होती तो हम भाग जाते वहाँ से। क्या करते खड़े रहते, गोली खाने के लिए थोड़ी खड़े थे।
The target of the government seems to be the protesters and not the police. 46 FIRs have been registered in connection with the rioting in Mandsaur, but not one of them in connection with the killing of 5 men. Instead, they are for offences like arson, vandalism, looting and disturbing peace.
When we try to ask ministers of the Shivraj Singh Chouhan government, they duck the questions.
One of the problems that the farmers are saying, allegation is that there is no FIR, nothing against people who opened fire on them. So I'd like to know from you, has this bit been discussed?
I don't want to talk in मैं इसमें कोई काफ़ी मेरी विस्तार से प्रशासन से बात हुई है और जो बात हुई है, जो चर्चा हुई, जो निर्णय हुए, जो निर्देश हुए, उनको सार्वजनिक करना परिस्थिति के लिए अनुकूल नहीं होगा।
6 days after the judicial inquiry was ordered into the police firing, the government has named retired Judge A.K. Jain as the head of one-member commission. They have also transferred 2 officials, the collector and the SP. And note this, the collector has been given a posting in the state Mantralaya.
For the families of those who lost their lives, justice does not seem distant. It seems impossible.
जिस अधिकारी ने अगर ये फायरिंग का ऑर्डर दिया है, भले चाहे वो अली सिंह ठाकुर हो, चाहे कलेक्टर हो, चाहे एसपी हो, मैं मुख्यमंत्री से ये दरखास्त करने आया हूं कि इन तीनों को सस्पेंड करें।
या फिर लाइन अटेस्ट करें।
With Anurag Dwari and Saurav Gupta, Amitabh Revi, NDTV.
All right, so very clear there that there is going to be no FIR against the police. That's what top police officials have told our reporters in Bhopal, and instead the focus seems to be to go after, as the Chief Minister put it, the criminals who are behind this agitation, and also use now this shield of the judicial inquiry. Sanjay Hegde, senior advocate, is on the show with me tonight, and also joining me here is Vikas Pandey, who is a representative of I Support Narendra Modi. That's, I think, the website that he runs. He's clearly taking that line. Let me just go across to Sanjay Hegde first, and Sanjay, just to ask you that as far as the law is concerned, that how important is it to register an FIR when an incident like this happens, where 5 people have been shot dead by the police? Is it good enough for the police to hide behind the fact, saying, look, we fired in self-defense, so we're just setting up a judicial inquiry, and that's that?
Listen, the law is rather clear these days, especially after the Supreme Court's judgment in Lalita Kumari. If there is a crime committed or reported to the police, they have no option but to register an FIR.
Right.
They cannot refuse to register the FIR. They have to register it, investigate it, and then if they come to any conclusion that there is no case made out, they can very well file a report saying that there is no case made out. But they have no discretion in not filing an FIR.
Okay, that's very clear. The FIR has to be filed, even if they're saying that it is in self-defense, that the farmers were attacking them with the intent to do them harm, even kill them. They can even file 2 FIRs, right? They can file 2 FIRs saying one against the farmers and one against the police. But the FIR is a must. Sanjay Hegde.
What? Absolutely. Absolutely. What is an FIR? An FIR is only an instance of recording that a crime has been committed.
That's right.
That is the starting point of an investigation.
Right.
If you investigate and find that there has been no crime committed, you go and tell the court that there is no crime, let us close the case. But you don't have the choice of saying that, shutting your eyes and saying, no, we will not record an FIR.
All right, Sanjay Hegde, let me just take this to Vikas Pandey first, and just ask you, Vikas, that how would you justify this? The fact that it's very clear now, the Madhya Pradesh government is saying that they're not going to register an FIR against the policemen who shot and killed these farmers. Isn't this a blatant violation of the law?
I need to check the facts before commenting on this particular, because it's just a breaking story. I just saw it.
Right.
But what I believe and what the input I have got through social media and other places,
right,
that Congress is behind these violent acts, and a lot of WhatsApp messages, whether they are authentic or not, that need to be checked. But it has,
even if you assume that it's the Congress, even if you assume it's the Congress, even if it's assumed anybody, whoever it is, surely that doesn't preclude the government from actually registering an FIR, because an offence, a crime has been committed. 5 people have been killed, right? So even when you kill terrorists, even if you kill people in an encounter, FIR is registered.
Well, as I said, it's just a breaking story. I need to check their stance also before commenting on that.
Okay, let me also just go across to the farmers who have actually had this visited upon them, who have actually lost their lives, or whose relatives have been killed in this particular firing. And वो हम इस वक्त हम जा रहे हैं लाइव मंदसौर, वहाँ पर हमारे साथ हैं मधुसूदन पाटीदार हैं और हमारे साथ हैं दिनेश पाटीदार। मधुसूदन के भाई अभिषेक को गोली लगकर उनकी हत्या हो गई थी, और दिनेश उनके पिताजी हैं। क्या आप हमको सुन पा रहे हैं? हमारी आवाज़ आ रही है आपको?
जी आ रही सर।
अच्छा दिनेश जी, ये बताइए कि एक ये आरोप लगाया जा रहा है, मुख्यमंत्री बार बार कह रहे हैं कि ये जो आंदोलन हुआ जिसमें हिंसा हुई, अभिषेक की भी जान गई, बाकी लोगों की भी जान गई, कि इसके पीछे मतलब असली किसान नहीं थे, ये कोई गुंडे थे या कोई किस्म के क्रिमिनल एलिमेंट्स थे। इसके बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे?
नहीं, ये असली किसान ही थे जी, ये असली किसान ही थे।
किसान थे? आप खुद किसान हैं?
जी।
अच्छा, किसकी क्या किसानी करते हैं आप?
जी, हम 2 फसल बोते हैं, एक बारिश की बोते हैं, एक जाड़ा के मौसम, ठंड के मौसम की फसल वो अलग बोते हैं।
अच्छा, तो अभी ये बताइए कि अभिषेक को गोली लगकर उसकी हत्या की गई, मेरे ख्याल से मधुसूदन आप थे उस वक्त जहाँ पे ये हो रहा था? जब ये
मैं वही था, उसके पास में था, मैं
उसके पास थे। तो क्या ऐसी कोई परिस्थिति थी कि पुलिस को खुद जान की क्या खतरा थी कि उनको गोली चलानी पड़ी, जैसे वो कह रहे हैं?
जी, उनको कोई खतरा नहीं था सर, बस भीड़ पुलिस स्टेशन की तरफ आ रही थी
जी,
और उन्होंने अचानक गोली, जिस साइड में ज्यादा पब्लिक थी, हम अलग साइड खड़े हुए थे, हम 20-25 लोग, और ज्यादा भीड़ हाईवे पे थी सर।
अच्छा, ज्यादा भीड़ हाईवे पे थी, तो इस किस्म का
उधर अचानक गोली चलाई सर उधर।
तो इस किस्म का कोई खतरा नहीं था उन पे?
जी बिल्कुल नहीं, कोई खतरा नहीं था उनको।
और क्या कोई वार्निंग दिया उन्होंने कि गोली चलाने वाले हैं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं, डायरेक्ट गोली चलाई उन्होंने।
ये बताइए कि अभी तक, जैसे हमने अभी अपने कहानी स्टोरी में बताई कि कोई एफआईआर दर्ज नहीं हुआ है, जो अभिषेक की जो मौत हुई है, औरों की भी मौत हुई है, कोई एफआईआर पुलिस ने दर्ज नहीं किया है। क्या इस बात की जानकारी आपको भी है?
जी है हमको।
तो
अभी एफआईआर दर्ज अभी तो
नहीं,
अभी तक नहीं करवाई सर।
नहीं, तो आप लोग क्या चाहेंगे कि एफआईआर दर्ज हो? क्या आप पुलिस के पास जाके उन पे दबाव बना रहे हैं कि एफआईआर दर्ज होना चाहिए?
जी हाँ,
जी
करवाएंगे हम एफआईआर का।
आज आए थे
जी
हमारे घर,
हाँ,
तो हमने ये बोला कि हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए। जिन पुलिस वालों ने किसानों पे गोली चलाई है
जी,
उन पे धारा 302 का मुकदमा दायर किया जाए और कठोर कार्रवाई की जाए।
आपने कहा कलेक्टर साहब से?
जी।
और क्या कहा उन्होंने?
जी कि हम जो आप कह रहे हैं, हमने जो है न्यायिक जांच बिठा दी है
जी,
और जरूर आप जो कह रहे हैं हम उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई करेंगे।
अच्छा, चलिए आप हमारे साथ बने रहिए। मैं आता हूं, मोहिनी मोहन मिश्रा भी हमारे स्टूडियो में है, ऑल इंडिया सेक्रेटरी भारतीय किसान संघ। Thank you very much for joining us. Now, the Bharatiya Kisan Sangh is the farmers' wing of the RSS.
Yes.
And you've been very closely involved also in this agitation.
Yes, yes.
Now, what do you make of this? That here you have a situation where no FIR has been lodged in the killing of these 5 farmers, and the police have clearly told our correspondent that they don't plan to do that. Isn't this shocking?
Is it the real fact?
It is the fact, yes.
Let us go through it.
All they're saying is, just to bring you up to date, what they're saying is that we've set up this judicial commission, but as we know, judicial commissions are also used to obfuscate, to stall, to delay. And also, it's important to remember that judicial commissions do not have any binding power on the state government. It's of a recommendatory nature. So the judge can come out with a report. Even if he finds that the police official shot and fired and killed the farmers in cold blood, the state government has no obligation to act on it. Moreover, that evidence cannot be used in a criminal trial. So that's why it's important for an FIR to be lodged. And as we just heard, we have the family also there. No FIR has been lodged, nor does it appear that there's a plan to lodge it. That is what is concerning.
No, government has to go for that, because 5 people are killed.
Yes.
And with police firing.
Yes.
It was not that much chance to fire the people at that time.
Ji.
There were violence is there, but it is not to that gravity that somebody should fire the people and kill them.
No.
So inquiry must be there and culprit must be punished.
Do you think this is going to politically be a problem for Shivraj Singh Chouhan, that this is becoming
it may or may not
that this is
But what
becoming now
happens
a serious
actually
problem. Tell me something, because you are, of course, connected to the Sangh Parivar, you are part of the RSS. So, in a sense, is Shivraj Singh Chouhan, because he, after all, is also from the BJP. How seriously is the Sangh Parivar viewing what is happening in Madhya Pradesh? How much of a matter of concern is it?
No, the MP government was doing better for agriculture, it is no doubt.
Yes.
But some sleep is there, procurement and this firing.
Yes.
Two mistakes have been done.
Right.
But after the violence,
yes,
the main issue, the farmers issue has been sidelined.
Okay.
And the entire agencies are running behind to punish and punish and punish.
Okay.
And the compensation, punish like that. Whenever there is a violence in any movement,
yes,
the main core issue will be diverted.
Right.
And I think some people are trying in mischievously to divert the core farmer issue. Punishment must be there. Government should come forward and punish the people.
The core issue
but the core issue should be addressed.
The core issue is important, and in fact, I can tell you that on NDTV and in fact on our shows, we've been repeatedly bringing up all of those issues, whether it has to do with support price, whether it has to do with loan waiver, all of that. But this is also important. Justice is also important. Let me just go back to Vikas Pandey. Vikas Pandey, you just heard from the farmers directly that these are farmers, they are involved in agricultural activity, and the police fired without any provocation. So, I think it is wrong to go on imputing motives to say that they are Congress driven or they are criminals and all of that. Doesn't this, as I said, make the position taken by the Madhya Pradesh government increasingly untenable?
I don't want to be a judiciary and everything right now in the debate. I would like to wait for the judicial inquiry to see what the facts are.
Yes. And
I will also ask you to wait for the same. At the same time, it's very sad to see innocent people being killed.
Yes.
I would like to clarify that by making farmer suicide and these issues as very emotional ones, we are sidelining from the main facts.
No, this is not a suicide. This is not a
suicide. I'm saying the main. We are making these things very emotional.
Shooting to kill.
This is very sad thing which has happened, but we should
not
divert.
It's
not divert from.
No, my dear friend, this is a crime. This is not a question of being emotional. This is a crime,
I would also
and
like to hear. I would like
also
like to hear
anyway,
what the police has to say on. Their representative have to say on NDTV before commenting myself.
Okay, the police unfortunately are not sending us a representative. I believe we have with us Congress leader Digvijay Singh. He joins us live from New Delhi. Mr. Singh, thank you very much indeed for joining us on the show. Now, our report was essentially that it is now clear that the police in Madhya Pradesh, the state government has decided not to file any FIR against the police who shot and killed these 5 farmers. They've just decided to go in for the route of the Judicial Commission. Are you convinced that this is the route to justice, or are you worried that this is actually subverting justice?
First of all, let me tell you that it was an utter failure of the state government, because it was the agitation was going on since the 1st of June.
Yes.
And there was a tension among the farmers and tension between the farmers and the traders.
Right.
But unfortunately, the administration completely mishandled the whole situation.
Right.
Now, even this incident on the 6th of June,
yes,
there was no lathi charge, there were no tear gas shell firing,
yes,
and I don't know who ordered the firing. And it is also very, it's quite amazing that the Home Minister of Government of Madhya Pradesh gave a statement that the firing was not done by the police.
No, of
now,
course.
How can a Home Minister be so ignorant of this?
Subsequently, he's retracted that, and
yes,
and we moved on. Now we are
yes,
just
exactly.
simply on. Now we're simply on what action is being taken against the men in khaki who pulled the trigger. And as our investigation tonight has revealed, it's been made very clear to us by the police in Madhya Pradesh that they plan to take no action because they say that they fired in self-defense.
See, not only that, the excesses are continuing now. People are being arrested, people are being beaten up. Even 2 days back, one youth was beaten up so badly that he died. In that case, at least the police has filed a case of murder against the police officer. But in this firing,
yes,
they have not taken any action. In fact, it's become a police raj in the whole state.
Now, to the allegation,
innocent people are being beaten up. Innocent people
to the allegation that the
being sent to
Congress
jail.
is behind the violence, you would say what?
You know, the whole agitation started on WhatsApp. And it was quite peaceful till 5th of June. And suddenly it flared up. Now, they are making this allegation, but
yes,
in fact, it is a fight between the two wings of the RSS, the Bharatiya Kisan Sangh and Bharatiya Kisan Mazdoor Sangh.
Right. No, but you also have today an MLA, one of your MLAs, who said that under Rahul Gandhi, farmers will fire bullets at the police. Now, I know this is after that incident of violence, but isn't this inflammatory and insightful language?
No, I don't agree to what is being said. I don't know which MLA has said it, but Congress does not believe in violence.
Congress doesn't believe. This is actually a one-to-one with Digvijay Singh. I'll just allow you to come in, Vikas, after that.
We are a party of
okay, no, I've understood. You've clarified, you disassociate yourself from that statement.
Thank you.
But I want to ask you.
Thank you.
No, but I want to ask you, Digvijay Singh.
I don't agree with that statement.
All right. In conclusion, I want to ask you that in the event that we do not see a clear path to justice, is there a concern that once again the protest could flare up?
Now on the 16th of June, all non-party organizations related to Kisans are holding a demonstration on the 16th all over the country.
Okay.
Now, you know, it's such a large country, if some people, unsocial or antisocial elements get in and resort to violence,
right?
I think the government, the state government should be very, very careful on that. They should control it.
Okay. Well, let's hope that that happens, that peace does remain. If I can just bring in Mohini Mohan Mishra here very quickly to get you to react to what he was saying, that is this essentially, when you go on, you know, or at least as an attempt to blame the Congress, this is actually a clash within the RSS, within these two organizations of two wings of the Sangh Parivar.
Leader of this stature and talking of this type of language,
yes,
it's not expected actually.
Right.
Actually, some people created violence to divert the farmers' issue. Number one.
Okay, you said that, but I mean, when you say some people created violence, we just saw the families of those who were killed. Are you saying that they created the violence?
No.
Okay.
No. They only suffered. They only suffered the
They only suffered. Okay, Sanjay Hegde, can I just ask you? I'll just come back to you in a second. Sanjay Hegde, can I ask you that in the event that we don't see an FIR being filed, what is the legal recourse here?
Somebody has to go to the police station and ask for an FIR to be registered.
Okay.
If they fail to register the FIR, then the matter has to be taken to the High Court, which can compel them.
Oh, I see. So it's as simple as that. Go to the station and file the FIR.
It's as simple as that. Absolutely.
मैं आपके पास दोबारा आना चाहूँगा मधुसूदन जी और दिनेश जी की क्या अगर आप देखते हैं
जी
कि अगर सरकार अभी भी किसी तरह से रुक रही है, FIR फाइल करने से रुक रही है, नहीं कर रही है, तो आप क्या कदम लेंगे?
जी हम हमारी तरफ से FIR करवाएंगे।
आप अपनी तरफ से FIR कराएंगे?
जी, सरकार अगर उनके अधिकारियों पे, उनके पुलिस कर्मियों पे एक्शन लेते हैं, ठीक
जी,
नहीं तो हम FIR कराएंगे जी।
अच्छा, विकास पांडे, you wanted to comment?
Yeah, I wanted to reply to Mr. Digvijay Singh, who said Congress doesn't believe in violence. When he was CM in 1998, in Multai, the 18 farmers were killed in police firing.
Right.
Because of they were not given proper compensation. So he talking about these things is like laughable.
No, I think absolutely. I don't think any political party has the moral high ground when it comes to violence. But at the moment, the focus is Madhya Pradesh. At the moment, the focus is on the killing of the 5 farmers there. And the fact is that, you know, as we speak tonight, there has been simply no action against the police officials who were involved in the killing. And that is what is a cover-up, essentially. So
but there must be a proper inquiry about the entire episode. There was an agreement in 4th April.
But the inquiry can only start when you file an FIR. Without the FIR, how do you start an inquiry? That's the first step towards an investigation.
Government immediately ordered a judicial inquiry because there was a complete silence in 5th June and violence erupted in 6th June.
Yes.
What exactly happened?
Of course.
And it should be inquired. Both those people created violence and the police.
Of course.
Both are to be punished.
But that's the whole point, sir. No, that's the point we are making, that there are 46 FIRs registered against the people who are part of the riots and part of the violence, but nothing against the police. Sanjay Hegde.
See, the point is that the judicial inquiry operates in a separate field. That a judicial inquiry is a mere fact-finding body.
Right.
If you have to have a criminal investigation which is designed to find to end in a prosecution or in a closure of the prosecution, you need to file an FIR. You need the policeman to investigate, then file a report to the court, which will then take it forward. Either the matter goes to trial or the matter is closed there.
Right.
The police have no option to just sit on their hands and say, we will await what some retired judge says in a judicial inquiry. That
6 years
is
later.
Nothing to do with the criminal investigation that is called for.
All right. Well, we'll have to wait and see if that indeed does happen, or as we just saw, that there is inaction. But thank you all so much for joining us on the show tonight. We'll have to leave it. That's it on Reality Check. Thanks for watching. Good night.